A judge has blocked a public charge rule that would have restricted green cards for immigrants on welfare. Joining us now, Ken Cuccinelli, Citizenship and Immigration Services Acting Director. Ken, now, just so the audience knows that this is a rule that technically I think has been on the books for a long time, and the Trump administration says, you know, it might be a good idea to enforce this rule. So what do you make of this judge's decision?
Yeah, and just so your viewers know, a long time is 140 years. So, you know, I'm not even that old yet. But these judges that are enjoining this rule that just enforces the requirement that immigrants be self-sufficient, which is a core American value. It's been part of our immigration law since the 1800s, really since we've started having federal immigration law on the books. And some of their language, let me share you one quote from one of the judges. The rules repugnant to the American dream of the opportunity for prosperity and success through hard work and upward mobility. Look, I would expect that from a fire-breathing congressman writing an opinion piece. That is not the language of a neutral arbiter of the law. And that's the kind of judges we're getting right now that are imposing their policy will over the will of the American people as expressed in electing Donald Trump president. We're going to fight these. This entire regulation is well within the law. It's complicated, but complicated doesn't mean illegal. And it, as I said, it essentially imposes that requirement of self-sufficiency that is not new in American law, as you pointed out.
Well, Ken, I mean, you know, by now we're used to judicial activism, if you will.
Sadly.
But if it's been in place this long, why didn't other administrations, both Democrat and Republican, implement it?
Well, that's a good question. It was passed in '96, signed by Bill Clinton. It was so wildly bipartisan, it passed the Senate on a voice vote. And people like Steny Hoyer, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi voted for this law. This is, you know, this was common sense immigration. And the Clinton administration put a 10-page guidance memo in place and said, this is what will govern here to implement this law until we pass a regulation. And then they didn't. And neither did the Bush administration, and neither did the Obama administration. So President Trump has come in and made this a priority to put this on the books, to put a comprehensive system in place to actually implement the 1996 version of this law that passed so bipartisanly and signed by Bill Clinton. And now we have these activist judges on the left who have decided as a policy matter they don't like this policy. They don't like requiring self-sufficiency. And so they step in and they get in the way. And this president has suffered more of these kinds of injunctions than any of his predecessors.
Yeah, and of course, then we got to watch it go through the process.
Right.
Ken, before I let you go, I have to ask, are you going to be the new Department of Homeland Security chief? We need to know.
Well, right now I'm the acting director of USCIS, and I'm a part of the Department of Homeland Security team, and that's where I remain as long as the president wants me here. And I checked Twitter this morning. I still have a job, and I'm going to keep pressing ahead, doing it as fast and as hard and as well as I can. And if he wants me to do something else that I can do, then my answer to him would be yes. But that has not arisen at this point.
All right, Ken. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Glad to do it.